Hello, today is Sunday, the 22nd day of February 2015. My name is Derek and welcome to this weekend's chart analysis video going over the daily and weekly time frames. And after I'm completed doing that, I'll talk a little bit about fear mongering and the Alex Jones channel. A lot of people, if not everybody watching this video, would be familiar with who he is. So without further ado, let's get started. Friday's session closing in at around 16 and a quarter, down almost 1%. Well, the last 5 days, or every day this week, was a down day on a situation where it had come to the upper part of this 18 average band. And then, of course, falling off, you have this big support level in at around 1670. Well, you establish a bit of support below it, and closing Friday's session, breaking below the key level. If you're watching this chart live and you're looking for entry, exit points, that sort of deal, I don't know why you wouldn't want to place a bet for it to go lower. Maybe you place a stop above this area here, if, of course, this type of casino game is something that you enjoy. But it looks to me as if it's a decent risk-reward probable bet that would work towards your favor. Looking again at the possible failed breakout, fast move to the downside. We'll see that more clearly on the weekly chart, so let's bring that up right now. And the week ended with the loss of a little over $1, down about 6.5%. So again, speaking of failed move, fast move, there has been several occurrences where it has gotten above the 18 average from what has been a declining move to the downside. And every single time when it comes to the band, it doesn't do much. It didn't do much here, didn't do much here, didn't do much here. And well, how much is it doing right now? Well, again, you have that situation. It's not a surprise to have decent sized moves to the downside. If you see moves in the 15 and 2/3 area, or if price action just even hitting there, I would suspect at least a move towards this previous low of a little over 14 per ounce. On the contrary, in the situation where 16 area holds and it does get above 18.5, well, that would be that situation of getting above the band, finding support, and then breaking established resistance, something that it hasn't done in quite some time. So that'll be it for the chart analysis. I want to talk a little bit about fear mongering and the Alex Jones channel. I've been subscribed to that channel for years, but I've watched it more in the last few weeks than ever before, really. And well, back in 2008, 9, 10, that's what everyone would say. Oh man, he's nothing but a fear monger, and everyone's got the right to their opinion. But before I go any further, David Knight, one of his people that he works for, who we'll call him a journalist, I think he's the best person who does news behind the desk. I really appreciate what he does. Now, if you want to talk about Alex Jones being a fearmonger, do those same people say that Stephen King is a fearmonger, or anyone else who writes movies or books or stories that is very scary? Heck, my grade 7 teacher was a fearmonger as I was traumatized learning about the previous wars in the 19th and early 20th century. So there's a lot of fear-mongering going on within this world. And I seen a thing within the cars that apparently they can be hacked into. So yeah, let's just do control the car. Let's kill the brakes. Okay, what's the next thing we want to do? Well, after that, what I want to do is I want to kill the airbags, turn them off, disable them. Okay. And then let's put the acceleration on, knowing that there's nothing they can do. Cars these days, you're not going to even be able to open the door and jump out. And, well, that's the way the world is moving towards within what looks to be a digital hacking system where you can go through war within the computer system. But a lot of the reasons why I've been watching it has been the vaccines going on. It's tremendous how much the mainstream media is fear-mongering people to say, you gotta take it, you gotta take it. Oh, pregnant women, you gotta take it. And the tests, we haven't really done any. That to me is a lot of structural violence that I see within it. But I think that if the mainstream media really, really, really wanted to, they could give out a pill or some sort of vaccine so that if you're in a situation where you acknowledge dog shit on the ground, it will stop you from rolling around in it like a dog would. And they could probably get people to say, I gotta get that. Okay, so I just used some of my media time to talk about different stuff, opinion-based, and I'd like to thank you for tuning in to this video, and have yourself a great week. Bye-bye.